and welcome to Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia! I am your brand new host, Ducky McGameface, and welcome to a very special episode of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia, 80s edition for episode 8. Isn't that fun? I'm going to put the fake microphone down. I'm going to put the fake microphone down now. Here we go. Now, I will introduce the contestants here in just a moment. But first, let me just say, I am not corny McHostface. All right? Gag me with a spoon on that guy. I'm Ducky McGameface. I'm secretly Player B McGameface. Don't tell anybody. Okay.
I'm telling everybody.
Yeah, let's go on to our first introduction. We have a returning champion, and he can't wait to talk. Here he is, the chef. The chef, how you doing?
I've been better.
Yeah, you have a little bit of an injury going on? Is that
Yeah, I had to deal with little Jackie today, little Jack Sparrow, and then I went back to bed at 6:30 in the morning and woke up with a severe crick in my neck, so I can only move my arm this far on this side. This side is great.
Oh, wow.
But this side...
Factor in a little bit with you showing answers to the screen or drawings to the screen?
No, because I'll do it like that.
Okay.
I can do anything with my left hand. It's just my right hand. That is a little... I can't... So...
Okay. Well, we hope for the best for you, man. Hope you're feeling better.
Thank you, buddy.
Now, we have another lovely contestant returning, and very appropriate 80s name for this 80s episode, Trivia Newton-John. How you doing, Trivia Newton-John?
I'm doing well. I'm doing great.
Excellent. We haven't seen you in a while. We love your 80s costume. Can you explain it a little bit for viewers that may not be so savvy?
My 80s adjacent costume, Dustin from Stranger Things.
Oh, I love Stranger Things. It does take place in the 80s. Shining time for Stephen King and sci-fi related whatnots. Do you have a favorite episode of Stranger Things?
All of them, but mainly the ones with that focus on the Scoops Troop in the latest season. The Scoops Troop is my
latest season was very good and very, very 80s out.
Yeah, so funny.
Much getting into
very
the good days.
Yeah.
So we'll go to another contestant. We're happy to have you, Trivia Newton-John. Happy to have you, the chef. But we actually kind of got a contestant combo going on, and I'm going to start with our newest contestant. She goes by Dumbledork, and she is joined by Frances Hughes, who may or may not be a prior contestant. We'll find out. Hey, ladies, how we doing?
Hi, we're doing good.
Dumbledork, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us your favorite movie.
My favorite movie of all time is Pet Sematary, the original, of course.
Excellent choice.
Love horror movies. And Stephen King.
Oh, you are a horror buff. That may help out a whole lot with this 80s edition. That was a nice time for that genre.
Yeah, it was.
So, you are a roommate of Frances Hughes? Is that right?
Yes. We're in my room.
Oh, excellent. Sharing the room. Fantastic. So we're happy to have you, and we'll see how you are on this movie trivia. No pressure, you know. Anyway,
but a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, it's sometimes luck. It's sometimes movie knowledge. It's sometimes a little bit of both. But we'll see how the cracker crumbles, as we say. Frances Hughes, how are you doing these days?
Good. Little delayed getting started. Couldn't find my computer charger. But,
Oh, that's quite all right. These kind of things happen. We had a little bit of technical issues in the last episode. Nothing we couldn't deal with, you know. But, you know, it still made a very fine, entertaining episode. Frances Hughes, do you know this prior contestant who looks a lot like you named Katie, or are you Katie?
formerly known as?
Maybe. So
Ooh, there's some
I am
mystery.
the same. I am former contestant Katie, changing things up with the fun '80s pseudonym and different color hair and everything.
All right, I like it. You all got all '80s out, and I very much appreciate it.
Big
Very
hair and
much.
a bow. I wear this every day if I could.
Right? This is just too fun not to just be the norm, you know? So we're going to go to another contestant who I believe is returning. He's known as FBomb usually. I see his name right now is Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Stop worrying and love the bomb. How you doing?
Oh, you don't have to say the whole thing. I'm
Okay.
doing okay. How are you?
So how's life been treating you on these glorious October days?
Things have been a little busy, but it's good to squeeze a few hours to take a break every now and then, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Things have been quite busy.
Yeah, I know you've tried to squeeze into a few of these games in the past, and the powers that be, evil Corny McHostface or whatnot, saying, that we got too many people as it is, or something.
Well, we're not supposed to talk about politics, but there was, it was very political.
That's a good point. I'll shut my yap on that. So we got one more contestant joining us. He's back, and he's hungrier than ever for those points. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Uncle Tay Tay. How you doing, DJ?
I'm great.
Fantastic. I'm happy you're great. It sounds like your greatness is making everybody else feel great. So that's lovely. So DJ Uncle Tay Tay, we kind of had a sad thing happen to you on the last episode. At the very end, you risked it all, and it came back to bite you big time. You're fortunately the first ever contestant to end the game with a duck egg, 0 points.
And somebody had to be the first, so I'll take the bullet.
Hey, I mean, you have made history on CP.
And somebody's the fool who shot him.
Oh yeah, we may have somebody else joining us that may trigger some emotions. DJ, I'm apologizing about that right now. But are you feeling okay now? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great, and I'm ready to play. I wasn't alive at all during the 80s, but, it's not going to stop me from having fun.
Well, good. I like the high spirits, man. That's very good.
Yeah, Dumbledork wasn't either.
Oh, well.
In a week.
Man,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't born in the 70s, but I know it's a golden age of cinema.
Oh, it's great.
The 80s can also, there could be an argument for the 80s being a very good time for some cinema too.
80s is great just because it's chaos.
Yeah, that's true. There's just so much.
So true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have 6 contestants here, but before we get started, we have a little bit of a new element here. We have, we all have a lovely fact checker / scorekeeper / all around good guy helping us out. I'm going to introduce you all to Jonathan Potatoes Spielberg. JPS, tell us a little bit about what your role is here.
Hey, Ducky. First of all, I want to say that I've spoken with Jeff Mangum, and he regrets nothing with DJ Uncle Tay having 0 points at the end of the game. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So he's free and clear there, has no worries. Yes, Jonathan Potatoes for this special 80s edition. I am Jonathan Potatoes Spielberg, and my role tonight is quite unique. I will be the judge and scorekeeper. If there's a need for a fact check somewhere during the episode, I'm here with my internet database of movies to check facts. And also, if I have my own personal fact I'd like to add about a movie or about a question, I'm going to add that in too. Maybe a little color commentary as well. For example, my hat is blue. That's my first color commentary.
That sounds good. That's a good fact.
Can't wait for my new role. Jonathan Potatoes taking a little bit of a hiatus from being a player on the game. Just happy to help out any way I can, Ducky.
Wonderful. So when you have a fact that you want to bring up, you're just gonna are you gonna wave your hand and I'll say like, oh, everybody, shut up. Jonathan's got something to say, right?
Well, ideally, yes. I would like complete and undivided attention.
Excellent.
We'll see what happens.
That's good to know, and I'm definitely gonna do my best to keep an eye out for that. So without further ado, let's get this game started, everybody. We're gonna start round 1, and that is the game of the Money Pit. So, remember, this is how this game works. I'm going to show you 5 questions. Each question is going to be 5 points each. And what I want from you, tell us your best guess on the worldwide gross according to that base of data of movies on the internet for that movie. So, I'm going to show you from my lovely DVD collection these movies. If you all have your notepads ready, we're going to start by question 1. Write down what you think the worldwide gross is for Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
Oh my God.
That is from the 80s. Absolutely. We had a few contestants that were sad that they missed. There was an earlier episode that had Monty Python questions. So, you know, I wanted to make sure somebody got some Monty Python in their lives there. I should also say, I did not reiterate this, put up your thumbs up when you've got your answer written down. And if you do go over, unfortunately, that does mean you are disqualified for that question. So I've got my pen here. Looks like I've got my notepad. We've got 2 people keeping score tonight, so that'll be good. I see thumbs up from just about everybody here. Looks like, okay, I see a graphic, but our viewers at home may not see. There's a thumb. Okay, excellent. So we will start with the chef. What do you have?
So I went really low because, you know, inflation is a thing. So I said 50,000.
Could you repeat your answer?
50,000.
All right.
50,000.
I should also say we're rounding to the nearest million. I probably should have reiterated that. So you don't think they even made $1 million, right? Okay.
No, inflation and all that kind of stuff, and
okay, gotcha. Let's see. We'll go next to Trivia Newton John.
Said 70 mil.
70 million. All right. Next, we will go to. Let's go to Dumbledork.
386,000.
Show me your paper.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. If you could show us the visual. Say it again.
386K.
386K. All right. Next we have Katie. Excuse me, Francis Hughes.
I have 642,000.
642K. Okay. Let's go to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
I've got $40 million, which converts roughly to about €6.
I have missed that, the conversion of euros. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
One of those things I could just do it without even thinking about it.
And next we have DJ Uncle Tay.
I said 68 million.
68 million. Okay.
Close.
So let me see the answers here. According to this, I believe that the closest one is Francis Hughes. The answer is $15 million.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they even hit $1 million in the 80s.
That's low.
You gotta pick
right? And,
that movie probably cost more than
this. Here's a little hint for all of you. I'm feeling generous. It's the 80s night. But I arranged these in a way that each one will be more than the other. So $15 million is the lowest that we're going to get here. So if that helps you, so be it. So I'll circle that answer. Next, we have a very...
And we can't sing the song from that movie, can we?
Preferably not on that, but I'll be okay with a little bit of singing later on in the game.
Okay,
not
sounds
songs
good.
From that movie, per se. But here's question 2. Write down what you think Pretty in Pink did. Yeah, Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald. Again, the lowest was $15 million. That was for the first question, so it is higher than 15 million. I can tell you that. I'm gonna turn off my music here. That might help a little bit. Yeah. Thumbs up when you have your answer written down. Let's see. I've got pretty close to half the thumbs. Okay, one more thumb I'm missing. All right. There we are. So we will go to the chef. What do you have written down, buddy?
I put down $30 million.
30 million. All right. Trivia Newton John, what do you got?
28 million.
So 28 million?
28.
All right. Let's go to Dumbledork.
26 million.
26 million. All right. Francis Hughes.
I also had 26 million.
That wasn't on purpose.
Are you looking over her shoulder? What's going on?
We
All
just
right.
much time together.
Let's go to Mr. Bomb.
I stuck with the same answer from last time. 40 million, €6.
All right. Then we go to DJ Uncle Tay.
I said 44 million.
$44 million. And I can reveal, oh my gosh, almost on the nose. This one goes to Mr. FBomb.
Oh, really?
$41 million. Just $3 million ahead of the. But I'm sorry, DJ Uncle Tay. You were so close. But that's 5 points for Mr. Bomb. We got another scoreboard, and we're going to go to the next question now. I'm going to take off the flashy cover. I think it'll be able to see it better. This one is less, or this one's more than $40 million. Just a little hint there. But tell me.
41.
Yeah.
For the Terminator.
Oh.
Write down what you think about the Terminator there. He will be back.
And this is
Will be back.
domestic theatrical gross without re-releases, right?
This is what it says on the base of data of movies on the internet.
Which includes
re-releases are included usually. Oh, we've got a fact checker.
yes,
John
re-releases
Spielberg,
are
help
included.
clarify.
But this is not DVD sales and all that.
Correct. It's
Re-releases are included.
box
Okay.
office, box office only, but re-releases do count in that total.
Yeah.
Box office only and re-releases do count. Thank you, Jonathan Potato Spielberg. See,
Okay.
this is why it's great to have a fact checker.
Right.
Thumbs up when you've got your answer written down. Let's see. We've got just 2 more thumbs we're waiting on here. 1 more thumb, and we got it. All right. The chef, what do you have written down?
I have 95 million.
95 million. And we'll go to Trivia Newton John.
72 million.
72 million. Okay. Dumbledork.
I have 87 million.
87 million with pizzazz in the announcement. I like it. Francis Hughes.
62 million.
62 million. All right. Mr. Bomb.
I've got $125 million or a pocket full of euros.
Save it for a rainy day.
Yeah.
DJ Uncle Tay, what do you have written down?
I went with 75 million.
75 million. Okay. And let's looky here. Looks like this one belongs to DJ Uncle Tay, folks. It is $79 million for the Terminator, according to that lovely base.
Wow.
All right. Here is question 4 of 5. Tell me what you think. And this is above $79 million. Tell me the worldwide gross for Trading Places. Little 80s staple there, starring Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, and some wonderful other names. You have Don Amici, you've got Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, we've got a hand waving going on. Jonathan Potato Spielberg, what do you got for us?
That was Jamie Lee Curtis's first topless scene. Was in Trading.
We all know that, I believe.
I almost went topless in the last episode, so yeah, subscribe. You'll be able to see that. I was very excited to show my T-shirt. Thumbs up when you've got the answer. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're waiting on 1 more.
I had to do the conversion.
Noki. Now, The Chef, what do you have as your worldwide gross estimate for Trading Places?
I have 110 million.
110 million. Trivia Newton-John.
93 million.
93 million.
You guys have killed me.
Dumbledork.
I got 100 million, if you can read that.
100 million. All right.
Yes,
Thank you. Let's go to Francis Hughes right next to you.
I have 84 million.
84 million. And let's go to Mr. Bomb.
I've got $101 million or €2.
€2. And DJ Uncle Tay, what do you have written down?
I went with 89 million.
$89 million. And I can reveal, oh my gosh, how is he doing it? One off. DJ Uncle Tay again. It is $90 million.
Yeah.
That was a great estimate, DJ Uncle Tay. You're taking the lead early on with that. So we've got one more question. And the last time we played this game, there was a twist with the question. And I'm ready to twist it up again. Get ready to do some math, folks. Sorry, but tell me what you think the total worldwide gross is for all three movies of Back to the Future.
You mean my favorite movie of all time?
Yeah, there you go. That's something for the kids at home to learn. That's nice. Yeah, the Back to the Future is a fantastic movie. So this is and Jonathan Potato Spielberg showing his support as well. He's
For the
got
trilogy.
that. Is that the trilogy as well? Boom. So think about what you think the first movie's worldwide box office is, the second movie's worldwide box office is, and the third movie. I've got a question from DJ Uncle Tay. What you got, buddy?
Yes, so earlier on in the round, you alluded that the total gross will get higher with each coming film. So
Yes.
my question is, if the last movie was 90 million, is the first Back to the Future the one that's more than that?
So I can tell you that all three of these movies have grossed over $90 million, according to the base of movies. So I will also tell you this. I'm feeling so generous. If you can, I'm going to have you list the worldwide gross box office for all three movies if you feel so inclined. And if you hit the nail on the head on any of those movies, that's an extra 3 points in your pocket.
Can we just do the total?
You can just write the total but if you want to, you can write
Why not?
your guess for all three movies. And if you get any of those absolutely on the nose, that's 3 extra points.
It has to be on the nose?
What's that?
It has to be on the nose?
Yes. Yeah, if you can
240.
guess it.
Oh.
Quick up. Can I enter my text zone? And you won't get in trouble with this. We won't get in trouble with this because it's under 30 seconds.
Hey, nice. Oh, yeah.
That's my text zone because that's how much I love those movies.
We have another question. DJ Uncle Tay, what you got?
Yes, so if we choose to write out all three, do we not get any points if they're not all correct, or do we still get points if we get the grand total of all three correct?
I still will give 5 points to whoever is closest to guessing the total. And if you get any of part 1, part 2, or part 3 on the nose, that's an extra 3 points, just to clarify. And give me your thumbs up when you have that guess. I've got 1 thumb up, 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up. That's half the room. People are thinking. That's fine. There's a lot of math involved in this question, so I understand. Playing with hair. Playing with hair. All right. I think that's... Oh, we've got 1 more thumb we're waiting on, I believe. DJ?
I'm doing math.
He's doing math. He's doing math, folks.
I'm using my calculator.
Oh, okay. All right. That helped. I mean, that's as close to using a computer for...
I didn't do that.
I will allow. Okay, that's a 1 more thumb. All right. So, The Chef. What are your guesses?
So I didn't want to go with each one because I know I'm not that accurate. So for all three, I did 350 million combined.
350 million combined. Okay. We will go to Trivia Newton John.
This math does not check out, but I went ahead and listed the three and then also an overall guess. So I went with 200 million, 400 million, and 450 million, which does not add up to 22 billion. But there we go.
The 22 billion with a B?
Overall, yes.
Billion, okay. All
that
right.
math does not check out.
Hey, that's,
Close.
you know what? I mean, it's just the first round. We'll see. So, Dumbledork, what do you got?
Got 625 million.
$625 million as the total. Did you do any guesses for the three? No? That's quite all right.
I'm not good at that.
Francis Hughes, what do you have?
I guessed 512 million for the total.
Okay.
And I think my math adds up, but I guessed 100 million for the first,
Okay.
202 million for the second, and 210 million for the third.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that guess. Mr. Baum, what do you got?
So I've got for the total $749 million, and that's pretty much every euro. So
Right.
I rolled these guesses on there. So 340 for part one,
Okay.
209 for part two, and 200 for part three, just to make the numbers add up. I don't know
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Sounds great. DJ Uncle Tay, down to you, buddy.
So for the first one, I said 102 million.
Okay.
For the second one, I said 125 million.
Okay.
And then for the third one, I said 118 million, which I believe if my math adds up and is correct, my grand total is 345 million.
Okay.
It's compelling.
So unfortunately, we did not get anybody guess the totals on the nose of the particular movies, but I can tell you that the closest estimation here, without going over, goes to Mr. Baum. The total is $971 million.
Oh, wow.
Back to the Future has $389 million. Back to the Future Part 2 had $336 million. And Back to the Future Part 3 had $246 million. That does make a total of $971 million.
Wow.
Congratulations, Mr. Baum. So we're going to tally up those scores. We're going to stop the recording here, and we'll go to round 2. And everybody punch that bell. Subscribe to Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia.
Go ahead.
And we will see you in the next video.